Hello everyone, this is GSTE, and today I'm going to be showing you how I basically edit and color all my drawings that you see. So first thing you want to do is to use this selecting area thing, and then to select a certain area, click it, and then go to images and click crop to selection. Next you want to do is that you want to duplicate this layer, and you want to add an alpha channel, so that when you erase something, it'll basically you'll be able to see the checkered board underneath, which is basically like this. Then what you want to do is that you want to erase all the outlines around Rodan, or whatever your monster you're doing, or whatever drawing you're trying to do. You want to erase all the outlines around it. And then what you want to do after you're done with that, this one was especially easy. Most of them are actually pretty hard to do, but this one, because of the shape of Rodan in this picture, it was easier to do than most other drawings would. Then after you erase all around Rodan, you want to select the outside with the selecting tool, and then you want to erase it. You want to do that for all the outlines you did. You want to erase all the certain areas so that you can have your background behind Rodan. So next what you want to do is you want to duplicate this Rodan layer, and then what you want to do is add an alpha channel to this layer. You can't really see it because the recorder doesn't let you. Then what you want to do is go to colors and click color to alpha, and then it'll kind of have like this see-through layer thing right here. So what you want to do is to duplicate this layer thing 2 times. You don't want to do it a 3rd time. I did it right here just to see how it looked, but then as you can see, I deleted it right afterwards. So you duplicate it, and then you merge it, and then you duplicate it again, and then you merge it again. Then what you want to do is that you want to basically create another layer, but since if I created another layer on this thing, it might stop the recording. So I duplicated the bottom layer so that it would basically be another empty layer. Then what you want to do is you want to select this bottom layer so that the layer you have in the middle between the outline on top and the bottom is basically the coloring. Like right here, I'm coloring with the black. I'm just going like that. I don't have to do any outline edges or anything because I already selected the inside. And you see this like this purple stuff right here, this yellow and the blue and stuff. What you want to do is you want to go to the color and stuff and saturation, and you want to do the saturation all the way to 0 so that there's no purple color like you see right there, and so it's basically black and white. So that makes kind of a difference when you're doing really dark colors, because it shows up a lot and it makes the drawing and the coloring look a little weird. It doesn't make it look good. So this part, I'm doing the coloring on Rodan. There's not really much to explain, since basically you have to just try to do your own thing and see what works for you, what type of shading you're good at, and just practice. So basically I have 3 layers of coloring. One is this Rodan part right here, the brown wings and stuff like that, and then I have this light tan color, and then I have this white layer over here, which I actually erased that later because I wasted a long time with that, and it didn't really look that good either. Next I have these wings, which as you can see I colored them. It's just all up to the shading and stuff like that. It's not really much I could give you advice on other than to try and see what works for you and what you could do in shading. So yeah, that's basically about it for this. I'm using the orange, and then I'm going actually, this is a different layer from Rodan's, like the brown wings right there on the top. This is a different layer from that, so that if I want to erase it, I'm not erasing the brown. So it makes that really easy. So as you can see, it's a lot of trial and error, so that I'm just seeing what's gonna work, because it's not like I know instantly, because I've never actually colored Rodan before. I wanted to try to do the yellow on the bottom fading into the dark brown and orangish color on top, because that's how it looked in the picture that I saw, and I thought that color would look really good. So next I'm adding this like brownish dark tan color to the stomach area, and as you can see right there, I'm erasing certain parts so that it doesn't look like I just added color. And it actually more looks like a shadow or something. Right here I'm adding the color to the Rodan's, I forgot what those things are, spikes on his head or something. I think right here I'm doing the background because basically this drawing coloring is done for now. So I'm basically doing lots of coloring and stuff in the background. I'm trying to figure out what's going to work. It actually took a really long time to figure out what it was, but I just took some of the parts where I actually got what I wanted, and then I put those only in here. It took about 10 minutes to figure out which background looked the best. Right here, this is a different layer. This is a layer on top of it, but it's still behind Rodan. And basically I wanted to try to experiment which colors would look the best with Rodan. I didn't really like that green or red or orange color. None of them really looked good to me, especially this orange one. So I decided to turn it white, and then to do some tricks that I remember doing before with a lot of other stuff, which I'll explain to you. So basically I erase this outside right here, and then what I do is that I merge this layer to the bottom layer, because it has to be a full layer. And then what I do is that I go to the color balance, and then I modify it so that it has this like glowing fiery look right here. And I'll put some numbers in like the description so that you know which exact numbers you can do to get this fiery look. And then I also added some lighting around Rodan, which I think made it look really good. And then I did some coloring on the wings right here, so that also adds more lighting. And that took a while to do because I didn't like how it looked in the first 5 tries I tried it. But right here is the final product of this. And I think right here I'm editing the color, the brightness and the contrast, so that it looks like this. And I liked how that looked, so I kept it like this. And then I think what I do next is I do the fire, which I would say is the hardest part of this editing. And especially since it took just as long to do the fire breath as it took to actually color Rodan's full body. So basically what I do is I create a top layer right here, and then I use the eraser to basically not have it be straight, so that it's like a little bit wavy and stuff like that. Then what I do is I have a layer underneath this white, and then I do the pink. First I do these electricity line things. These took a while to do because it's hard to get them to look kind of like this. It takes a little bit, like multiple tries to get them to look right. So as you can see is time lapse over time. I think it took like 20 minutes total to finish this fire. And basically I had a layer underneath this pink layer, and I added the dark purple, which is accurate to the movie with how they made it look. So I did some like editing certain things, and right here I added orange underneath these electricity lines that go out of the fire, which again is accurate to the movie. And then after that I took this white right here, I selected around it, and then I deleted that, and then I multiplied that layer until it's like a solid white beam. And then I took that layer and then I made it blurry, so that has this glowing effect. Also this I think looked pretty good. It looked like a anime laser or something. It looked pretty cool. I forgot what else I did. I think I edited this purple right here. This purple, I made the contrast a lot higher. And then I added some glowing on Rodan, so that's not just like a fire that's there. And that's about it. Hope you like this kind of like how to do this sort of thing. Again, I couldn't really show all the exact things I did because of the certain recorder I'm using. But yeah, I hope you liked the drawing for one, the fire breath, the lasers, and the coloring of Rodan, the background. So I hope you like this, and thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, do all that stuff. And also be sure to comment, because the views and the stuff like that don't really mean much at all, like compared to like the comments and stuff like that. If you like something, say it in the comments, and if you recommend something, then put it also in the comments. Because if you guys just watch it and then you're like, oh, okay, I'll see you later, that doesn't really tell me anything, what you guys want to see or not. If you want to see something, put it in the comments. And if you wanted to like comment on something in this actual video, do that also. So thank you for watching, and see you later. Also, if any of you haven't watched my Godzilla Final Wars vs. Godzilla 1989 video, it's a full comic book, and it's about like 10 minutes long. It has some of the better editing, I think, that I've ever done in that video. So be sure to check it out if you're interested in this Godzilla drawings and stuff like that, or comic books, or basically fan art and stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and see you later. This is GSTE, and I'll see you later.